When I originally started Lakeland Business Owners, the whole goal was for it to be a community resource to tell the stories of our existing business owners, to not only help us become more aware of them, but for us to become more relatable and for us to feel more connected to them. So once I did it myself for a few weeks and started to tell people and got feedback, I knew I couldn't do it by myself. I knew that it would take, a team to allocate in certain areas to make it what I wanted to make it. One person that reached out to me happened to be Ryan, and Ryan was really interested in starting the podcast for Lakeland Business Owners.
When I found out about LBO, I was in a time in my life where I was looking for an outlet like this. I had joined some different organizations in Lakeland, and they just hadn't yet scratched that itch. And I've got just a natural curiosity about me. From a selfish standpoint, I really wanted to continue to learn. And you can only read so much, and not everybody writes a book about their life. And I knew that in our community, there was a lot of people to learn from. And I think that if we all share our walks, good, bad, like the real, the truth, not the propped up version, but what actually happened, there's a lot to learn.
Once Ryan did indeed join the team, he grabbed the bull by the horns. He really not only came to the drawing board with ideas for the podcast, all these blueprints and all these plans that, things that I was thinking about to some degree, but also new ideas, things that I wasn't even thinking about, that because of Ryan's 20 years of business experience running a company here in Lakeland and his tenacity helped me take LBO to even greater heights. We have some very exciting things in the works with LBO now. We actually invested in a staff. We are rededicating our quality of content, so equipment and the actual business spotlights, the podcast. And we're also changing up the actual way that we put out our content. We're being more strategic, more specific. So the actual stories that we're telling, we're diving deeper into what made these business owners special, their journeys. Instead of being more ad hoc where we were, what LBO is going to be is not only just digital media, but now other forms to help tell these stories at a much more quality level at scale.
What people are going to get out of LBO is unbridled access to the successes and failures of local business owners and leaders. If we can build a community here that gets access to people's paths and gets to learn from people's paths, and then they have a feeling of where they feel compelled to now share their path and their journey, we're all going to learn together. And that's really what the point of this is to help our community grow and help our business community grow and strengthen it. And so the trick is getting to hear a diverse mix of people, what they did right and what they made mistakes at. And what the hope is through that you speed up the learning curve of building your business or building your organization. And the way you can give back into the community again is to share your journey too.